All right, let me get situated for this video, guys. We're gonna break down Warren Buffett's top 10 stocks as of now, as we just kicked off 2025. Happy 2025, by the way, guys. Hope you're all having a great year so far. Actually, now February just kicked off, so we're officially 1 month into 2025. So I want to break down Buffett's top 10 stocks right now, starting off with number 10 and working our way up to his biggest stock holding. So guys, smash the like button, make sure to subscribe. We're almost at 50K subs, guys. I can taste it, and let's get into it. So his 10th largest holding right now, and I'll put a screenshot for each stock here so you guys can see the number of shares, the dollar value of each position. So his number 10 stock right now is DaVita Inc., ticker symbol DVA, and this company provides kidney dialysis services for patients suffering from chronic kidney failure. And you guys can see the stock chart right here. Let's just say it's been doing very well, at least here over the last couple of months, and Buffett owns a whopping a little over 36 million shares of DaVita at a dollar value of around $6 billion, and it's roughly 2% of his portfolio right now. Berkshire Hathaway, right, the fund that he manages, he runs, I mean, not just him, obviously, the entire team, but yeah, it's the 10th largest holding, $6 billion. It's about 2% of Berkshire, guys. And again, the stock's been doing very well. And you'll notice, I mean, he's got a bunch of, finance in terms of the sectors, right? Finance, energy. We got some technology, not much. But yeah, that's the only healthcare-oriented stock in the top 10. DaVita, ticker symbol DVA. At number 9 here, we have Chubb Limited, ticker symbol CB, which you guys know about Chubb. This is a relatively new position for Buffett, I believe. I think he added it last year, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe I'm wrong on that. Let me know in the comments. But Chubb Limited provides insurance and reinsurance products worldwide, and the company's North America commercial PNC insurance segment offers commercial property, casualty, workers' compensation, package policies, risk management, financial lines, marine, construction. The list goes on, man. Pretty much anything you can think of, but it's an insurance company. Pretty simple, right? And Buffett owns, let's see here, 27 million shares of ticker symbol CB, Chubb Limited, at a dollar value of about $7.8 billion. So just a hair under $8 billion. And that makes up 2.9%, Chubb Limited does, of Berkshire Hathaway here, guys. 2.9%. It's his 9th largest holding. Not bad. So yeah, you're going to see a lot of, finance, insurance, right? Energy. You guys know how Buffett invests. So that is number 9, Chubb Limited, ticker symbol CB. Now, his 8th largest holding, which you guys know, he's held this stock for years. It is Kraft Heinz. And let's just say, guys, Kraft Heinz stock, you guys see the chart right here. It has not done particularly well over the last couple of years, right? Pretty obvious here. You guys see Kraft Heinz has been downtrending for quite some time, right? So Buffett owns, I mean, I'm sure you guys know what Kraft Heinz is, but let me read the little excerpt here so you guys get an idea. Kraft Heinz Company manufactures and markets food and beverage products in the United States. You got Canada, the United Kingdom, and other places internationally. Its products include condiments and sauces, cheese, dairy products, meals, meats, and other grocery products. And this is probably one of the more critical positions in Buffett's portfolio, at least from my standpoint. I think it's not the best stock to own, but hey, I mean, I'm me, and Warren Buffett's Warren Buffett. I mean, there's levels to this, right? Obviously, I'm on many levels under Buffett, so hey, maybe he sees something that I don't, but either way, it's his 8th largest holding. He owns 325 million shares of Kraft Heinz, $11.4 billion, man, with a roughly 4.3% weighting in Berkshire Hathaway. All right, not bad. But personally, I'm not the biggest fan, but hey, maybe Buffett sees something that I don't. And moving on now to his 7th largest holding right now in 2025, guys, we got Moody's. You guys know Moody's, ticker symbol MCO. Buffett owns a whopping 24.6 million shares of Moody's at about $11.7 billion. That's about 4.4% of his portfolio. And Moody's Corporation, if you guys didn't know, operates as an integrated risk management firm worldwide. Moody's Investors Service publishes credit ratings and provides assessment services on various debt obligations, programs, and facilities. The Moody's Analytics segment develops a range of products and services that support the risk management activities of institutional participants in financial markets. And he's owned this stock for, years. I don't even know when he first bought it. But yeah, that's a long time holding for Buffett. It's number 7 at Berkshire Hathaway. Again, just under $12 billion in the stock, guys. That is no joke. Now, number 6. I'm sure you guys all know number 6, right? Now we're going to get into some energy stocks. We got Occidental Petroleum, ticker symbol OXY, which, guys, it has not been a pretty ride recently for Occidental Petroleum, but Buffett doesn't care. He's been actually buying all the way down here, since we hit $77. Now we're at 46. He's been buying the dip. And Buffett owns 264 million shares of Occidental Petroleum at $11.98 billion, pretty much $12 billion he has in this stock. And again, it's an energy stock, pretty self-explanatory. No need to dive too deep into it, but they engage in the acquisition, exploration, and development of oil and gas properties in the United States, Middle East, Africa, and of course, Latin America. So we've known this. I mean, if you guys think of Warren Buffett, right? There's a couple of stocks that pop into mind, right? Oxy is one of them for sure. So that is his, 6th? I'm forgetting now. Yeah, 6th largest holding. So his 5th largest holding is another energy stock, CVX, an energy stock here that he's also owned for years. We have Chevron, right? So Buffett owns, 118 million shares of Chevron at $17.5 billion. So a lot more than the other positions we've talked about so far. And now as we get into the top 5 stocks he owns, you'll notice each position that we move up in the ranks, he owns a lot more in each one of them than the previous one, right? So CVX, it's about 6.5% of his portfolio, $17.5 billion in Chevron. So another energy stock here. You guys know Buffett loves his energy stock. So that is number 5, right? Yeah, so number 4, we have Coca-Cola. Yes, Coca-Cola. You guys know, of course, Buffett's owned this for decades. Forget about years. We're talking decades here, guys. And this stock's been taking a beating, at least as of late. Coca-Cola hit $75 a share back in September of 2024. Now we're at $60, $63 a share, trying to climb out of this hole. So Buffett, I mean, we don't have to dive deep into Coca-Cola. You guys know the products, the drinks, the snacks. No need to get into that. But he owns exactly 400 million shares of Coca-Cola at a market value of about $29 billion. And that makes up 10, actually more like 11% of his portfolio right now. So you guys know Buffett, Coca-Cola, that's one of the stocks that comes in mind. When I think of Buffett, I'm sure you guys can agree as well. You got Occidental Petroleum, Coca-Cola, a couple of other ones we're about to mention here. So that's number 4. Number 3, now we're cracking into the top 3, guys. Are you ready for this? Drum roll, please. We got Bank of America, ticker symbol BAC, which you guys know, no need to dive deep into Bank of America. I mean, they're a bank, financial services. You guys know how that goes. He owns 766 million shares of Bank of America at $32 billion with a B, $32 billion. Unreal, man. Unbelievable. So massive weighting in Bank of America, and the stock's been doing very well. I mean, this stock is at $48 right now. We were just at 35 a couple of months ago. So BAC is on a freaking rampage right now, guys. That's number 3. It's roughly 12-13% in that ballpark of his fund, Berkshire Hathaway, the company, right? And number 2, let's get to number 2, guys. We have American Express, ticker symbol AXP. American Express has also been crushing it, just like Bank of America, and he owns, let's see here, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, guys, run the likes up on this video. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube. Here, we're almost at 50K subs. If we haven't hit it already, make sure to subscribe. So AXP, he owns 150 million shares of the stock, $41 billion. Holy smokes, man. That makes up around 15-16% of his, of Berkshire, right? A big chunk of it. Again, 41 bill in AXP, and the stock has definitely appreciated, which obviously has helped out, Buffett, and it's been rising in the ranks in terms of his top stocks. I don't think it was always number 2, man. But I think appreciation, the stock's gone up so much that it's kind of boosted its way to number 2. And number 1, you guys all probably know number 1. It's not a secret. It is Apple, ticker symbol AAPL, which he does not own nearly as much as he used to. Buffett used to own a ton more Apple stock, guys. But right now, he still owns a lot. It still is number 1, but not nearly as much. I think at one point it was 50% of his portfolio here, right? Now it's 30%. He owns $69.9 billion of Apple, 300 million shares, and that is, after he sold 100 million shares as of the last 13F filing. So Buffett, overall, yes, he still owns Apple, but he has been selling. Which could be for a couple of reasons, many reasons, quite frankly. Maybe the position got too big. He's locking in profits, raising cash. Maybe he thinks Apple, is in trouble down the pipeline. Not enough innovation. I have no idea. But it's selling off. Not selling off, but he's cutting the position a pretty good chunk, man. 100 million shares is a lot considering you owned 400 million shares before. So he cut 100 million shares. Now he owns 300 million. Who knows if he's going to sell even more Apple? I don't know. But what I do know is, guys, these are his top 10 stocks as of now. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm very curious. Run the likes up on this video. Make sure to subscribe and get your 30 stocks from Moo. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100 using that link down below, you get 5 free stocks. Fund it with at least $2,000, you get 25 more stocks, and your uninvested cash now will earn up to 8.1% APY, which, guys, I'm telling you, it's a no-brainer. So use that link right down below or go to StockSurfFest.com/Moo. And with that being said, guys, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video.